least they're having some semblance of life, at the very least. Plus, I always Chris used to argue with my dad. My dad's like, well, organic, it's the same, it's a vegetable. And I'm like, yeah, but it's also, you're also supporting that person that's taking that extra step to do that thing. You're also, in essence, making a political statement by using your dollar where you want it to go. I mean, the people in the supermarkets notice, the vendors notice it, farmers notice it. So, I mean, I think at the very least you can do those things, and that's what for me, the movie is about those little things. You take that little step, and it helps.
And you can't watch this movie and then go home and just become a vegan overnight, because it won't last. You have to reach these decisions and understand them, which is why you can't go over to someone else and say, be a vegan tomorrow, because it won't last. The conscientious omnivore is a concept where you just start to evolve. Like for me in the 80s, I found out with veal, veal was, I stopped eating veal. And then, as I learned, and it lasted, right? You don't want to wait till you're 72 and have your first massive heart attack to start eating salad. You want to try to just tell people, don't change, don't copy me, don't take on a task that you can't complete. Just start to look at each item, and make some changes and reduce the demand for the bad supply and increase the demand, for the healthier supply.
Do we have any other questions from the audience?
Would your team have like a further education thing for the general society? Because maybe many people here are, say, like I'm vegetarian, right? Almost a vegan, like rarely.
You mean on the website?
Yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
some more awareness, because say when people watch the movie, right?
Yeah, I think that's definitely something to think about. Yeah, thank you.
Can I follow up on that? Because there are many conversations in this beautiful film, and the We Are Oneness, is an immersive. I don't know what is the running length?
It's about 90 minutes, I think, right?
88 to be
88.
exact, yeah.
Yeah, I was in a filmmaker interview, so I missed I missed up until the technical, so I came in and saw it from that point, and even from there were so many issues that were dealt with, and I do think, in terms of effectiveness, have you thought about those shorter versions that focus on, some of the key messages, that could be a 10-minute experience, that could reach, certainly maybe more younger audiences, or, at least different audiences.
That's interesting, yeah. Absolutely. As a filmmaker, you really don't want to cut your movie.
No, and you have to do
But
it in a year or so, like you said, down the road, once you had the festival, once you had the whole thing, that
have the segments out and have specific, ideas.
and research, and other, where you can go, what you can do, sort of thing, that's sometimes really helpful.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I have a question down here.
Yeah, I'm wondering, it seems to me, I don't know what the Board of Education is like, even in the state of California or whatever, but it just seems like such a great curriculum, and I wonder if there's any sort of venue, or if you've looked into that, as to bringing it to schools, to bring it as an actual program that can be ongoing.
That's done. The California law, which did not sunset but was going to K-12 in public schools, mandate humane treatment of animals in these issues, and also inhibit dissection. That's the public schools. And our organization does a lot of schoolwork. There is an elective in Compton that we do all the time that the school board approved. But it's not, the whole thing, and it doesn't include the environment, which we tried to pass a law amending the section that talks about humane treatment for animals to also include the environment. That's the thing with this film, which is why, they did such a great job. It's connecting, all these things, the food, the cruelty to animals, the environment, your food choices, your...
Yeah, it's very
Right,
comprehensive.
but so it is in the schools, not so much in the private schools yet, but parents are more aware, because when my kids went to school, there was some fish dissection in 3rd grade, and they said, get that lady, we know there's that lady in the school. You know, and we got it, you know, I wrote them a letter and said, offer a choice. You don't also get things done by just going in and bashing people over there. I didn't say stop it, I just said, okay, there's computers, we have all the computers, there's the science, you know, the web dissections. Some children don't want to do this, offer a choice. It's not required in this school, it's a private school. However, why don't you do it because it's the right thing? And the board met, and then they did. So if you're parents and you're looking at these things, I mean, know that there is a law that governs the public schools, and then try to take that and branch out.
I believe we have a question in the back.
Yeah, how long did it take you to put together this film?
It took us quite a while. You know, it always does, and scripts takes 10 years to happen. Again, I've been gathering footage most of my adult life, and then a few years ago started editing it together. And the latest portion was finished 6 months ago. So it took us years to get all the right people together. Sometimes we waited for a year just to interview the right person. So it's just truly a labor of love, and it took us a long, long time. It always does, you know.
Right.
I mean, right now we're finishing up this script that's hopefully going to go into production that we've been working on for almost 10 years.
Wow.
So just, you know, we're kind of like marathon runners. And as I always said, filmmaking is, I guess, supposed to be harder. Otherwise, probably more people would be doing it. But it's a true